Hi, 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 everybody. It's Friday.
Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. How are we doing? Oh my gosh, it's the end of the week. Somebody just told me a few seconds ago and said that I have so much energy today. Why won't I? It's Friday. It's weekend. Let's enjoy. Let's relax. Let's have fun, right?
I
So
know, right?
it's Friday.
Yeah,
So
that's what
it's
Friday is for. We always do for us the weekend. We know, no, like waking up early, no school drop off, and all those kind of things. You have like extra light in bed and all that. So it's always exciting. Woo!
Absolutely. So, guys, what are you up to this Friday? What have you been doing? I know, yes, 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 most people are at work right now, and we understand, but are you hyped? Are you ready for the weekend? What do you have planned for this evening or tomorrow? I know it's already evening in the UK with Mo. So, yeah, if you're in the UK, are you already out? Are you partying? Are you out on a dinner? Are you watching movie? Are you watching football? What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Or getting ready for bed like me.
Yeah, some boring people are getting ready for bed.
Whatever.
All right, guys. So today is Friday, and this is Beams and Mo. We come on here every single day to share about different things, to have conversations that connect, and we want purpose to actually make hustle. So we are entrepreneurs, we are moms, we are professionals, and what we do in our business is to help everyday people just like us who are looking for a side hustle, who are looking to make extra income, to plug into a system that we found that works, a proven system that helps you to get started with your business, would also give you all the training that you need, all the resources, the tools, every single thing to set up your business and run it successfully. Okay? So today it's a light day, it's a fun day. We're just gonna play some games, and if you are free, please join us in the games. If you're watching the replay, please drop your own answers to the game in the comment section. All right, I'm gonna pass it over to our games master,
Yes,
Mo.
yes, yes, yes. Here we go on a Friday night, just having some fun. That's what Friday is all about, right? Have like takeouts, family movies with friends, sorry, movies with the family and everything like that. So we're just gonna have a little bit of fun with you guys, right? So family fun time. So today we're just gonna make it easy. So this is like a sentence starter. So I'm gonna
Mm,
say a sentence and then you need to complete it. So if you're watching a replay, let us know what your own answers would be. We'd love to catch up with you after that. So the first question, can you
okay.
bring that up? So Beams, you're gonna go first. The one thing I can't work without is what I give you something physical.
Something
Something,
physical.
yes, that we can touch and feel.
My brain is physical.
We can't touch your brain, can we?
Something
So
I
something else.
can't walk without. I think it's my trusted phone. Like, I mean, I just apart from business, but even generally in everyday life, I don't think I can do without. I mean, when I say do without, of course, there are hours I spend outside my phone, but I use it to communicate with loved ones, my mom, my siblings, friends. I use it to do some research, like maybe I want to quickly learn how to cook ukwobi or something like that. I quickly go online, my phone,
To
and
see
I'll
me
watch it
cooking
on
today.
YouTube. Or, my son has an assignment and it's not something that I am vast with. I, go on it. And of course, you guys know I'm a digital entrepreneur. How would I, run my business without my phone? So my phone is my go-to. It's something I can't, work without.
Yeah, same thing goes for me too. Is my phone, as in, it just feels like my whole life, everything is on the phone. You're like on the phone talking to people, passing informations, googling, and then the best part of my phone is ChatGPT. That's like kind of my best friend on my phone. As in, everything, even helping with the kids with homework and things like that, content, talking to people, just coming up with ideas and stuff like that is on my phone. So I would say the one thing I can't work without too is my phone. So
And just to add to that, I know that we're talking about phone. I just looked down at my phone right now and I got a notification that I got someone who just, decided to check out our business. And that's the beautiful thing about, the automation we have, with our business. So, I
how
mean, the phone
exciting is that? You're on a live show and then you're getting notifications on your phone.
yeah, like I'm doing what I enjoy
Digital.
and then business is running, doing its own thing. Automation at its
Exactly.
best, right?
So, guys, no darling. Digital business is the next thing, guys. Just
Absolutely. So let's
follow
go to the next
suit.
question. So if I miss my content plan, I feel like, Mo, this is for you.
Why should this be for me? Because I'm the planner, right? Oh, you're still gonna have to answer it, but I'll go now and then you tell me what you feel like. So, if I
Okay.
miss my content plan, how do I feel? I just feel like because I'm somebody that likes to plan. I'm not like Beans. Beans is like spur of the moment. She wakes up, she's coming up, churning content and stuff like that. But I, on the other hand, I was like, think, plan. What am I going to say? What I want to do all those kind of things. So when I miss my content plan, I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm lagging behind because I don't want to wake up on a day where my page does not have any content, nothing to show. I just like to show up every day. So if I miss my content plan, it's not a good feeling for me. I do not like that. I don't know how to say. I don't know the word for it.
You
Have
feel
you?
incomplete.
Yeah, yes. I think I feel incomplete. Yeah, I feel like something is missing. Incomplete, more like so.
Okay. So for me, I think Mo sort of answered the question on my behalf. If I miss my content plan, I feel like, okay, think of something else to do. Like,
Exactly.
for me, it's like, okay, I've missed that one. Okay, let's come up with something else, something more spontaneous, right? It's not the end of the world, and for me, it's easy for me to come up with another thing to post, whether it's a reel or a educational post or something entertaining. I would just come up. So it's not the end of the world. So, okay, let's move on to the next thing. All right. Next question here.
Okay, so my 9 to 5 gives me money. But my business gives me peace, gives me freedom, gives me extra income. Oh my gosh, it gives me a lot. You just thought that yes, I have my own business with my own name on it. I'm not gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, Mo, you're fired. Mo, that's the end of it. No. My business gives me that yes, sense of accomplishment. This is mine. It belongs to me. I have peace, I have freedom, and then you know what? Extra money.
Yes, yes, yes. In addition to everything that Mo has said, my 9 to 5, yes, gives me money, but my business gives me the freedom to be me. Like
True.
there are things that I do that obviously people at work don't know this side of Beams, right? But on my business, I am authentic. I am me. I mean, I don't have to, in quotes, be all prim and proper professional talk. I can go crazy if I want. I can be quiet. I can come here, my hair is scattered. So my business gives
Exactly.
me that freedom to be me, and of course, every other thing that Mo said. And one more thing, it also gives me an amazing circle of friends or circle of people that we are all forward thinking. We are all goal oriented. Everybody wants to achieve big. So not in many spheres do you find just all that around you. So this business gives me that as well.
Yeah.
Thank you,
To
thank
add to
you,
that
thank
community
you. Okay, no, go ahead.
community base, guys, one thing I've realized now is I am surrounded by people that can sing on my team. As in, that's crazy. I just realized Bins, I used to call her chorister. With there's something in Nigeria, they call them Akori or Go. Yes. So that's why I used to call Bins. And I realized that somebody else on my team can sing as well. And then Mercy, she's like the head of choir in her church as well. I'm like, but me, I cannot sing to save my
Don't
life.
worry, we will help you. That's why we are all surrounding you like this. So that when we are all singing, your own voice would not be so loud. It will overshadow your voice, and everybody will think
Oh
that,
my God.
oh, Mo
That's
has a
beautiful.
beautiful voice. Anyways, I wanted to say thank you, Christiana, for joining us. It's nice to see you. Okay, next question here.
Okay.
Being a mompreneur feels like, hmm, I think it's everything in between, right? It feels fun, it feels exciting, it feels overwhelming sometimes, because you have to juggle everything. You're juggling life in itself, you're juggling being a mom, being an employee, being an entrepreneur. So, I mean, it's exciting, it's fun, it's exciting seeing a seed that you've sown and it's growing. At the same time, with growth comes a lot of challenges and a lot of, new things you need to learn. And so that's where, sometimes it can feel overwhelming that, oh my gosh, can I do this? Can I put all this together? So it's both sweet and is it sour they say, combined, but I think it's rewarding at the end of the day. So I would wrap it up in saying being a mompreneur feels rewarding.
So me, I'll go be a mompreneur. Mompreneur, if I can speak now, feels like being being a superwoman or Wonder
Oh
Woman.
my goodness, I love it.
Because it's crazy how we get to do all these things together. Just thinking about what you just said now is mind blowing. Right? You have to do your nine to
Yeah,
five. You've got the kids. You're like running hot schedule. You've got your business. You don't want to miss activities. You drop them off. You come back. You cook, laundry, homework. It's just crazy. Just putting it in perspective, as in we are like superwoman. That's why I feel like we've got some special powers. How we do that, I have got no clue. But seriously, is mixture. Sometimes you're overwhelmed, sometimes you're tired, sometimes it's exciting, is everything in between all together.
I know. Yeah. Okay. So I knew I was a I knew I was a digital CEO when I started doing this at 2 a.m. What? Let me see.
I
What
yeah,
was
guilty. I can tell you so many things that you do at 2 a.m.
okay, let me see. 2 a.m. Okay. I knew I was a digital CEO. I mean, I don't do that any longer, but I would say in the beginning of my business, because I mean now I've set boundaries for myself, but I would say in the beginning, I knew I was a digital CEO when I started doing this at 2 a.m. And what I used to do is, I mean, I would have slept and then I wake up, and the first thing I'm looking at is, okay, who has signed up on my website? Okay, is my ad going? Like, I'm on my phone. Okay, this person, let me quickly respond to them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's taking over my life. But I mean, now I have set boundaries, so I can say I don't do that, but it was something that awakened that thing that, man, they say that yes, 9 to 5. Like we work 9 to 5. But when I see you work, you work
Round the
24
clock.
hours.
Round the clock. Yeah, I think I want to say
So
the same for
what's it
myself.
for you?
So I'll say the same for myself, but I'm still work in progress. So I'm trying
Right.
to keep boundaries because when I wake up maybe in the middle of the night to just like go and drink water or have a wee, the first thing I do is there anything like customer you've got a need there or something like quickly check before you go to bed and okay, you can deal with it in the morning, you go with the excitement. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
still do
I
that
know.
sometimes. Or sometimes you just wake up, you have all these ideas in your head, like, okay, should I try this? Should I try that? Should you just thinking of loads of stuff when you're supposed to be sleeping? But then the brain is not sleeping, just coming up with ideas. Oh,
I know, right? Yeah, same for me. But like I said, I think it gets to a point where you have to. I had to tell myself, okay, the sky is not going to fall if I don't respond to this person right now, right? So I give myself the time to really sleep and not think about business or anything while sleeping so I can have a good sleep, and then in the morning I can attend to anything. Okay, so let's move on. Go ahead.
Zoom calls with my kids around usually starts with me saying, "Hey guys, mommy's about to go on Zoom call. No noise and do not open this door."
I think he just answered it. So when I'm about to start Zoom meetings, I just go, guys, I'm going into a meeting. Nobody should come and knock my door. Just stay downstairs, okay? Okay, mommy. And and that's it. And I lock my door. Well, sometimes I mean, when I forget to lock my door, the truth is, if they need something, they will still come.
They'll still come. It feels like, I don't know, maybe they like have amnesia when you talk to them, or as you're speaking, it's going through this air, coming out the other air. I don't know. They just show up. Or they start shouting, forgetting that you're on the Zoom call for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. But that's the beauty of running a digital business, and it shows the human in our business, right? We're everyday people. It's part of our lives. We can wrap it around, our daily lives, our families, and what we do every single day. Okay, the final question here is the moment I realized that this business thing is not for the faint. Okay, the moment I realized this business thing is not for the faint-hearted was when, hmm,
Even
I
me,
need
I'm
to,
thinking.
I need to really think deep about this. Ah, who was not for the faint-hearted? I think I would say, it's something I've had to learn over time. Over time, I realized it wasn't for this. Okay, so I would say the first few months of starting the business, because I remember when I did my coaching call and I really studied the business before I got started. I just said, okay, I mean, Chebi, you go do the training, you just do video, do your video, put it out there. And I mean, there are billions of people looking for something. So immediately you'll be getting people who are sending you messages and ready to hop on the business and are interested in starting something legitimate. But I later found out that it does not work that way. You really have to, like, it takes a lot of trying different things and following the guidelines and being open, right? To being creative and innovative and all that. And I think that was when I realized that, okay, this is not just a walk in the park. It's just like every business, really, that you need to water, you need to nurture, you need to do different things for it to thrive. What was that moment for you?
My that moment, the first moment for me was when I was at your house. Like, yes, no, come and do video. Sit next to me, like, as in for real. This is what the business is all about. I have to like be there and then coming up with ideas, coming up with content and stuff like that. I'm like, gosh, my life is already mad and crazy. How will I be able to do this? Oh, I need that courage. I need that energy. I need everything I can get. But guess what, guys? Now it feels like distant memory. You just
Exactly.
open
And
the
and
phone.
and you're a boss babe doing that. As in you just do it without thinking now. And that's the beautiful thing about, repetition,
Yes.
consistency, you end up becoming better. So yeah, those were the moments for us, and we are still work in progress, but we are on a beautiful journey. And as you
Yep.
can see, we are enjoying this journey. Like that is the only way you can build a business, whether whatever business you're doing. If you do not enjoy it, you get tired of it. It's just like when people say, I'm tired of my 9 to 5. Like, you know you can actually get tired of doing a business, but if you enjoy it, guess what, it's not going to be a chore any longer, and you see yourself
Yeah,
growing
exactly.
in it. Hi Pat, thank you so much for joining. And if you're out there really and you're at a point in your life where you feel okay, it's time to pivot, it's time to look at another opportunity, or it's time to see what else is out there, how else can I build something for myself, then we want to invite you to check out this business opportunity, right? You know, our website is on the screen. Go to any one of them, put in your name and your email address. We'll send you more information about this digital business and how you too can get started. If you want, send us a DM or reach out to us, and we will be glad to respond to you as well. So we wish you all a wonderful weekend. Yes, Pat, enjoy the journey. It's good. Absolutely. It is
Yeah.
good. Mo, you
And
want to say
before we go,
something?
guys,
Yeah.
tomorrow we're having another special guest in the house that's
Boom,
going to
boom,
bring the
boom.
house down. So,
Yes, yes,
guys,
yes, yes,
save
yes.
the date. Save the date. You don't want to miss tomorrow. You remember
Yeah.
how hot it was on Wednesday? It's about to get hotter, guys. So save the date, save the time.
Brrr.
We'll see you tomorrow for that. And as we always say before we close any show, don't just
Don't
hustle,
just hustle,
build
build
with
with purpose.
purpose. Okay. Thank
Bye,
you for watching,
everyone.
guys. Bye.